Hi everyone, I'm back with another video, and today I'm back with 3 points at home at the Emirates. It ends full time 2-1 to the Arsenal at home at the Emirates, taking our revenge from Brentford, but we end up conceding a goal, costing us the clean sheet points from Aaron Ramsdale for FPL last minute with a goal that was offside by Brentford but overturned by VAR, who we were very well and truly playing up against. Today, I'm joined by Josh from the Mikel Arteta Talk, who's going to be sharing his thoughts of the match, sharing our man of the match, and who were key players in this game so far. And last but not least, our thoughts on lack of breath, or should I say Lacazette, because today he was just absolutely shocking and stinking up the pitch. But before I get into the match reaction, let me go ahead and run back that intro real quick. So full time, the whistle is blown. It ends 2-1 at the Emirates with a brilliant goal by Emil Smith-Rowe and Bukayo Saka. Smith-Rowe still being our top goal scorer. Bukayo Saka seeing Arsenal over the line with a brilliant rocket of a goal and a great pass by Thomas Partey, who sums up a brilliant finish for Saka right off the post, Raya, and goes off the line in the far post, making it a 2-0 lead. Last minute, we end up conceding a goal and conceding our clean sheet. And although the flag went up to offside it, VAR overturned it and ended up giving Brentford a fluke of a goal. And Brentford were without even Tony, and they couldn't get through on us. At the end of the day, I'll take the 3 points. Individual brilliance by Smith-Rowe and Saka from two of our youngsters and our hail end products. The only way above is up for them. Josh, welcome to my channel. I hope you're well, and I hope you're enjoying the Arsenal 3 points. Let's not forget Spurs play Man City soon, and I think that match is about to kick off soon, and hopefully they get battered to make up for our victory today and to make it even more sweet than it already is. But what'd you make of the game so far? What'd you make of the lineup, and how were your thoughts of the game?
First of all, what a win for us. We really needed that. We really needed the 3 points, because if we would have lost today, I would have just been very disappointed. So the fact that we managed to get the 3 points shows our strengths, shows our mindset, shows that we can do it. And now we're point by Manchester United, who still have to play tomorrow. Hopefully they get battered by Leeds. Hopefully Leeds can do us a favour. But on Arsenal, from the get-go, we were all over Brentford. Brentford could not breathe for 1 second. We were all over them, battering them from pillar to post. We should have had about 25 penalties, to be honest. I don't know what the referee did.
Yeah, they weren't even checked by VAR. The handball, the one from Cedric, it wasn't even checked for handball. We had 4 calls crying out loud for a penalty, and the referee did not even bother. Moss did not even bother to check VAR at all. He only bothered to check VAR when Brentford had made an offside goal, which is ridiculous. If he spent that much time checking the penalty calls, we would have had a higher score line, I feel. But we got revenge at the end of the day. Josh, what did you make of Lacazette today?
Who's that? Who's Lacazette? Saying like a bang. They're both
Sorry,
old.
I mean lack of breath. Lack of breath.
Who's Lacazette? I've never heard of him.
Yeah, the
Lacazette,
guy was.
I know, came from Leon. 45 mil. Lacazette, listen, he's missed so many chances. How many? Listen, I guarantee you, if he was in the Man City team or a Liverpool team, and let's say Salah put it on a plate for him, or De Bruyne put it on a plate for him, I guarantee he was still missing 2 yards.
He was still missing, yeah.
Why?
Yeah, Lacazette just couldn't finish, and the only chance that he was able to convert into a goal was offside anyway. 12 minutes into the game, he had a really good chance right in front of goal, and it was offside. Another chance he had, Martin Odegaard should have scored it, but instead passed it to Bukayo Saka, and it ended up being a corner. We had a lot of corner shots today, and we just couldn't convert them to goals. But Lacazette today was absolutely poor. Even though he got the assist for the Emil Smith-Rowe goal, it doesn't change anything. The fact that, week in and week out, we're not seeing Lacazette be that complete striker that we need. And it's clear as day that in the summer, we better go out there for a clinical striker. Get me a Dominic Calvert-Lewin, get me a Jonathan David, get me an Alexander Isak to the table. Or you should have subbed off Lacazette and brought on Pepe. But it was great to see Pepe get some game time and minutes under his belt because, boy, that game was crying out loud for someone like Pepe to come on and be an impact substitution. I'm not sure if you saw when Eddie Nketiah came on and Lacazette was subbed off for Pepe. When Lacazette was subbed off for Eddie Nketiah was given the captaincy armband and he went to go give it to Granit Xhaka. And Granit Xhaka said, no, I don't want it. I think that's because of the previous incidents of, Granit Xhaka not wanting to probably jinx the way his performance was today. Xhaka and Partey today, I'll give them credit when and where it's due. They had a good performance. What did you make of, Xhaka and Partey and Odegaard in the midfield today?
To be honest, as I've said, I'm not going to get carried away. Every single time Xhaka has a decent performance, everyone raves on about him. Oh my god, Xhaka's world class. Xhaka, for me, he's bang average. Yes, he had a good performance today. I'm not gonna lie. Partey had a good performance. Odegaard was outstanding today, but I want to see more of this for Xhaka. I don't see this once in a while. The next game gets sent off, or the game after that gets sent off. Why can't Xhaka do this week in, week out? Why does he have to make silly mistakes? Game in, game out costs us so many points. And then, but to be honest, today he played very, very well. Partey played very, very well. In fact, our whole team played very, very well. If we're shooting boots, we would have won this like 5-0, but very, very good game. Happy with the result.
Lacazette was able to convert the chances that we had. I think it would have been 4-1 or 5-1 if we could. But at the end of the day, we'll take the 3 points. Right now, as it stands, Manchester United have yet to play Leeds tomorrow. But we're 1 point off from Manchester United, and we have 2 games still left to play ahead of them. We have Wolves next at home, which, Wolves are not an easy team to break down. We know how it was like at their home ground. We struggled, and in the last 15 minutes, holding on to a 1-0 lead was very, very questionable and very scary to watch. The blatant calls for the penalties. There was 4 chances in this game where there were handball decisions, fouls inside the box, but not once did Moss look at them and look at VAR to check. So the inconsistency of officiating in the Prem yet again when it comes to Arsenal. I think our only main competition and main threat from top 4 is not a team like Man United, is not a team like Tottenham Hotspur, is not a team like Wolves or Leicester, even if they were to get there. But I think we're competing up against VAR and the officiating. Just like that Wolves game, the officiating with the Martinelli red card in the same passage of play. You never see that happen to other teams. You only see that happen up against a team like Arsenal. But at the end of the day, I will take the 3 points. And the team was incredible today. Even Cedric Suarez, who at the start of the game, I was really hesitant about him starting. But he did the basics. He did his job at the end of the day. And brilliant goals from Bukayo Saka and Smith Rowe at the start to put us up the lead and over the line at the Emirates. And the fans today were the 12th man in the stadium and really were a voice for the players, got behind the team. We take the 3 points. And my man of the match today would be Bukayo Saka. From minute 1 to minute 90, he was incredible. Another player I will give credit to is Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard, that guy, since we've signed him for only 30 million, he's been incredible, and he made so many passes today. He was all over the pitch, being that workhorse that we need, and making a great impact on today's performance. I think the way up for Smith Rowe, for Saka, and for Martin Odegaard, they've been incredible today. And I want to see a lot more from them. In today's performance in that first half, no player made more final third passes, 23 of them in the first half, than Martin Odegaard. But our striker up front doesn't have his shooting boots and was stinking up the pitch. was Alexander Lacazette. Um,
We need to
Josh,
sell
what
him, to be
about you?
honest.
Josh, what about you?
Stuff.
I know you have a different person for man of the match, but what did you make of Bukayo Saka's performance today?
Saka, yeah. Come on, man. I'm sorry, man. Honestly, we need to time down to a contract and do it very
Yeah,
quickly. Honestly, what a baller he will be in the next few years. Smith Rowe as well, yeah. Oh my god. Listen,
we're feasting, and you
when that
know
goal
what?
went in,
Today
mate.
we didn't even have Tomiyasu, so the rivals who are Manchester United and them wanting us
Yeah.
to drop points.
Mhm.
Um, Today it's we didn't even have Tomiyasu and we were still dominating Brentford at
Yeah.
home. So that speaks volumes.
To be honest, again, let's see how we do against Wolves. If we can
Yes.
beat Wolves, if we can nullify them, if we can get the goal early, let's say get 2 goals early and just nullify them, then we can. Honestly, me, I'm just thinking about the next game ahead. To be honest, this
Every
game done
game
with one
one at a
game,
time. Yeah.
but I'm hoping we can keep building this and keep winning, keep putting the pressure on the United, West Ham, so they can obviously buckle and flop, and we can obviously gain an advantage. But this is a good win. Let's see how we go on for us this season. Up the Gunners.
And because
Oh,
West Ham
mate.
dropped points again today, West Ham, because they dropped points, we're now level on points with West Ham and just one off from Man United. Hopefully, Rafinha from Leeds can do us a favor tomorrow and beat Man
Yeah,
United,
Leeds.
and we'll be able to catch up to Man United.
Mm.
Josh, let people know where they can find you. Thank you so much for joining me on my match reaction. And I'm looking forward to the Wolves game at home. I'll be back here for my second watch along and
Yeah.
another match reaction on the channel for you guys. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, do make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new. And Josh, where can people find you and your channel all about the Arsenal, how Arteta's been doing so far, and our tactics? If people want to find you and your channel, where can they find you?
So, guys, find me on YouTube at the Mikel Arteta Talk. Also, I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. Also, I will. I'm also going to be streaming later today as well at 6 o'clock on the dot. So, if you guys want to join me, then feel welcome. So, honestly, thank you very much for having me. I'm very blessed to be here, obviously. Big up Arsenal. Hopefully, Tottenham gets slapped today.
I
Come on,
hope
City.
so.
Come on, City. But we
Yes.
move, we move. Let's see what happens in the Spurs game.
Thank
But
you for
thank
joining me today on Match Reaction, Josh. And that's right, you can find him on the Mikel Arteta Talk on YouTube and Instagram and Twitter as well. And stay tuned for his match reaction at 6 p.m. UK time. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below of the Arsenal versus Brentford game, and also who's your man of the match. Take care, everyone. Come on, you Gunners, and up the Arsenal.